Hello. Howdy do. Other old guy greeting noises. Minor arcane chest. I can open this. 3, 2, 5, 2, 3. Green box. Couple of bits. Your odd piece. Into the Obscura regroup with your allies to determine the next steps. Back to the Wizard's Tower. Here we are. New build available. The game will restart in 2 hours. I think I'm going to take advantage of this moment right now. And go ahead and take care of that. So bear with me for a second, as no sooner do I arrive as I restart. Something was busted. And we will have new dailies available as well. We did finish the daily off earlier. Small client patch. Completed already. Liquid, my friend. Hello. We have a new expansion, dude. You may recognize a certain Spongo Smallberries here. Oh, and if you don't, how about Lens? That is one distinguished, handsome fellow. Goodness. He nearly turns me on. I'm working my way through this storyline of the new expansion. Oh, shit. COVID. What was second prize? Leprosy? Feel better. Get some sleep. Is this your second lovely and delicious dose of COVID? Daily reward login. You're so lucky. I guess you must have caught mine, because I haven't had it yet. Thank you for taking the bullet for me. I really appreciate that. Get some sleep. Feel better. Guild Wars 2 awaits you when you're feeling well. So you might want to hurry up and feel well again. You know, just to try it out. Find out what it's like being well. You might like it. Take care, my friend. All right, who are they? Where are they waiting for me? They're waiting for me there. I'm still too POEs shy. POIs shy. One of them's there, and I don't know where the other one is. Is there an underground area? Because I tried flying underneath and didn't see it. So maybe there's like a weird underground area I just haven't found yet. And maybe the second one is there as well. I don't know. It's weird. Oh my god, why aren't they making things easy for me? I want everything to be given to me on a silver platter. Gold would be nice, but I think silver's a little more practical. Nothing in there. We continue to go up the hard way via flight. What is with the glowy yellow balls? You'll pardon my phrasing. Do we gain anything from flying into them? Because it looks like we should. a thingy happened. Is this like an adventure or something? There's no current event running. And I don't see any buffs or debuffs popping up. I don't know what the deal is. Oh, that's right. There was something else I did need. I'm going to attempt to be clever and sly. Well, as clever as I can get, anyway. Where's the bank? Over here. I needed something out of the bank. Wonder one of my birthday boosters. I've got shitloads of them, so why not use them to gain XP? Where are they all? Where are they all? I have like 200 of them. It's going to wear out before I can find them. Where's the freaking boosters? That's not it. Birth. There it is. Yeah, I took too long. I just want one. Thank you. That should give me more XP. No reason not to use it. Well, we had something else. Food. I was going to put down food as well. No reason not to.
Seems I need to teach you a lesson.
I don't need to teach my sky scale lesson. We already did all that stuff. There we go. I don't want anyone. I don't want to hurt my sky scale and teach it a lesson. My sky scale and I, we get along great.
All this wild magic has got to go.
That was genuinely weak on my part. Yeah, we're at the right level now. We're at the right level. I get to speak with my allies. Astral Ward Drakeologist or Dracologist. One of the two. It's not entirely clear. All right, Frode, or as I call him, Snow Frodo.
Wayfinder.
I'm no longer the commander. I'm the Wayfinder.
I'm so sorry about Mabon.
He was kinder than we deserved.
He was a...
If we didn't have the Cryptus at our door, I'd light a fire in our hearth. We'd sing, drink in his name. But instead we fight. The Astral Ward is holding the front line at the Bastion of Strength.
When Mabon made his final journey, the Cryptus fell back. Huh. Got that going for us, at least.
The Bastion is presently secure, but when the next push begins...
The air is different. They're plotting something.
Then we'd better be at full strength when that happens.
We haven't seen Iskaran since the Bastion of the Celestial was overrun.
I assume he's near the spire, if not inside. What he's up to could be good or bad. Wayfinder, I need you out on the bastions. We could use a victory today.
I'll make sure the Cryptus feel our pain firsthand.
I'll make sure.
Where's Zoja?
Where's Zoja?
In the barracks, I think. Seems to be taking this the hardest.
Enter Mabon's quarters and speak with Zoja. Below. Into the obscure. Let me check and see what the new dailies are. Complete an event in Cantha, defeat 10 enemies in Cantha, and harvest 10 resources with a harvesting sickle. Well, those are all relatively easy. What else I got left in the weeklies? I've I've got 4 more to do. Those will... the Jade Mechs will take a while. That will happen easily. So, maybe the lab jumping puzzle and the meta event would be the other 2. And the special ones, I think these are up until, 75 days. So I've got plenty of time. I haven't gotten to the story chapter Treachery yet. Hopefully that'll happen just as I'm playing through. And I'll have to skill up my writing skills to use a ley line. And the new friend achievement, I think, is for some of the new Skyscale stuff. So I should be able to get all of those done, too. Enter into the obscure. I hope Wednesday is treating you well. It's hump day. You're on your way towards the weekend.
So, Jack, get it together. I'm one of the most awarded scholars in the college.
Not that I entirely understand this whole wizard thing, but I think you'd be a great one.
Did you hear all of that?
No, of course not.
I can pretend I didn't.
I'd be able to let go of all this grief, Mabon, Maguma, but I'd leave almost everything of merit I've ever achieved. But come on, I made a life-changing decision just after Mabon died. If it came from anyone but Dagda, it'd be emotional warfare.
It sounds like it's emotional
I
warfare
used to
already.
be so mad at everyone. You have no idea.
At me?
At the world. You didn't do anything, but... When I left Ratasum, all I wanted was for you, or Logan, or Timmy to come looking for me. But I didn't want to be found. You guys were off saving the world, and I just wasn't ready for that again.
I figured you were buried in research and wanted to be left alone after Mordremoth. I should have come.
I know. I do. And I could have just as easily
Well, let's
asked.
see. I killed 4 more dragons and a
wanted to
god
feel-
after that. So I was busy.
Wanted, you know? I was embarrassed to ask. But you can't know what I need unless I tell you.
What do you want to do?
I feel selfish for even humoring the idea.
You're happy here.
Ratasum hasn't felt like home in years. Another researcher, Pastor Prime, they stopped asking me to speak at the colleges. But here, they know me. Even without Mabon, this feels like home. Especially with you here.
Oh.
Then I'll support whatever you decide.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How is Timmy doing anyway? Behaving?
No.
Absolutely not. But she's as bright as ever, and dating, if you can believe it.
Gorik. She is dating Gorik.
Alchemy. Nothing stops the march of time, does it?
Death.
I'll leave you to it. Frode needs me to... you know what? It's not important.
Snow Frodo.
Good luck, Zoja. I'm here no matter what.
I'm a good guy, you know? I'm not just the champion or now the Wayfinder. I'm a caring, deeply committed friend. Ooh, shiny! Mail. Wayfinder, I do not mean to bother you, but when you are able, please check in on such... I did that! I did that! Catch up with the details, Dag. That... Jeez Louise. I would love some cheese Louise. I don't know about you. Oh, what is the... I'm curious. What the other... the specials was? It was... a new friend achievement. Achievements. New friend. A new friend. Find an abandoned skyscale egg. Oh, okay. I did find an abandoned nest. It did not have an egg in it. Got it. Okay, so this is just an achieve. And it gets the special, the new mount. Got it. All right. So that's cool. Yeah, a mount you can earn is a win, I would say. I have no idea what that does. Is it refilling my flight bar? Maybe. Yeah, that makes sense. Anyway, we're going back to M. Nidus. Why? Because it am night. S? No. Nice night skybox, though. Very cool. It's locked. Wait, what? Oh. Below me? I'm falling! No, I'm not. Did I get completely turned around and confused? And it seems like it, yeah, it seems likely. I don't think it's at this level, but I could be wrong. I've been wrong before. Well, those are strike missions. Oh, that's right, that's the strike missions icon. Duh. You know what we can do? You know what we can do? Teleportios. The neat round spaghetti you can teleport into your mouth.
Wayfinder, Rion asked for you to check in with him once you've spoken to Zoja.
We talked. She's...
Zoja. That's what she is. So on this map, we have 28 POIs to go. And 5 more of the vistas. So a lot of work to do on this one. I was about to say I look forward to getting a key, but I opened 25 boxes earlier and got 2 uncommons, 2 rares, and one of the rares sells for 625 gold. And I'm almost certainly going to sell it because I have most of the things you can get with it. And the others is Garen and
do not let your focus slip. The ends are threading together.
Pytha, I think.
I've heard of your feats since we last spoke, Wayfinder.
Yeah.
A title for the ages, I think, and well deserved.
I'm not sure about well deserved.
As we
I'm
approach
not exactly
the
sure what
world's
it
fire,
means.
the
I mean, I know what the
cryptids
word
grow more
means.
and more ravenous, but calculated. The bastions need you.
I don't think I've ever seen
Aren't
that
you
mount
just
before.
seeping with adoration?
Ah, I've yet to introduce you to Camilla, my smile.
It's a pleasure, Wayfinder. Congratulations.
Hi, Camilla.
Hands full?
Very, but not without reward. I think I've discovered a way to help the Heart home in on our unwanted visitors. When Rion mentioned he was meeting with you again, I asked to join. I could use someone in the field for more hands-on research.
She digs me.
Well, the Wayfinder has been instrumental in aiding our hunters and the Astral Ward.
That's true.
Anything to give us the upper hand.
Anything.
Let's talk then. This could be mutually beneficial.
Speak with Camilla. I thought I was speaking with Camilla. Hi, Camilla. How you doing? Hey, Kay.
When I
Call her
first
Kay.
handled the
We're close.
device, I felt a yearning in it. It had curiosity for me, perhaps. As I it.
Maybe
I
Pytha
followed this pull
is the heart
and melded a
of the
spell.
obscure.
A charm of sorts that would strengthen the connection between Wielder and the Heart. I've taken to calling them motivations. They should enable the Heart to attune to even stronger emotions hidden within you. I've got one for you here.
Take the motivation. Tier 2 Rift Hunts. Ooh, you've received a motivation in your inventory. Use the motivation to enhance the Heart of the Obscure to track higher tier targets using Scan for Rift ability. Okay, that's what we've got here. Double click to track Tier 2 rifts. This overrides other motivations. You are already tracking Tier 2 rifts. Using this item will remove the effect. If you are already. Apply to the rifts to increase essence gains on closure soulbound. So evidently there are different motivations you can apply to get different types of rifts. I'm not sure if that'll be used in this expansion or future expansions. I should say that the future content patches to this expansion. But, well, Heart of the Obscure has been enhanced. I never really needed to use any enhancement products before. Believe me, and I wouldn't do it here if they hadn't specifically told me I had to. My Heart of the Obscure can work for hours. But I have been told if it's longer than 4 hours, I should seek mystic medical attention. Let's see. Rescue Protocol, Scavenger Burn. Do we have anything showing? Oh, there it is. Heart of the Obscure has been enhanced. Interesting. So we keep it. It does not go away. Let's see. We can get rid of that. Oh, we can surely get rid of that. There we go. Stack that there. We'll sell this crap. It's not crap. It's just not worth very much. Okay, scan for rifts while the heart is enhanced.
I can't. There it is. A rush of cold air, turning to...
Complete a tier 2.
warmth, joy, and then anxiety.
I have rift performance issues. I'm not proud of it. I'm assuming this is it. Well, it is because I see people. I'll help these people.
Infuriating. For the record, you've been struck.
Cryptis.
Rare and valuable.
Okay. Draw my target from the rift. I'm interacting. This would be a tier 2. It's been placed. Here it comes. 3, 2, 1. Champion Avatar of Despair. Holy crap, holy! He hit rather hard, for those of you who were not maybe aware of it. Wow. Wowie, wow, wow.
Vitality restored.
Crap. He... Wow! Okay. He's bad. That didn't feel like a regular champion to me. Regular champions are tough and unpleasant and hurtful. But 4 or 5 of us should be able to handle a regular. That didn't feel like a regular, as he nuked fucking all of us multiple times. So what I'm going to do is I will spend some time using my ranged bonus. He is strong, said the mentor. Yeah, he sure as hell is.
Invigorating.
I wonder if that was only because I summoned a tier 2 one, or if this one just happens to be big, or somebody else also did it. Exactly why, I don't know, but he is strong.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Infuriating.
Sealing it? All right.
That was overwhelming.
You have run out of uncommon motivations in your inventory. Obtain more uncommon motivations to continue hunting tier 2
is a
reps.
peculiar device, but I thank whatever spirit you've been to that you've got it in your pocket. If you ever want more, come see me. I've crafted some even more potent than what I gave you.
Yeah, I'm going to skip the more potent for now, but I am curious as to
And with empathy.
what the options are. I will teleport back. Silver and a half. That's just extortionate. Tier 2 was ouch. Hi, Camilla. Well, she said I just had to come and talk to her, but I guess not. Help the Astral Ward by completing events in Amnitas or closing rifts throughout Tyria. We had other locations where... Wasn't there a location in Cantha where I needed to close stuff? No, that was... the weekly? The daily? Maybe today's daily. The new daily that came. Leyline, story chapter... No, that's the wrong one. An event in Cantha and enemies in Cantha. Where are they currently available from? Where did I see a list of... Draw your targets from the rift. Something popped up. I'm going to go to Cantha. Ah, okay. So I think that means that there aren't any... Oh, this is sort of a mini zone, though. So we'll see if there are any rifts available in this map. So we'll check each of the maps. Because there's a couple of dailies I need to get done here anyway.
And now, to destroy you.
There we are. This angle.
Get out of
here. There. Certainly looks like it should be right about here. Or down a little bit more. There it is. And it's an event. It'll qualify as an event. Oops.
6 feet tall.
Somehow we managed to end up with a bot, too. Lucky me. Damn it.
Such synergy.
So this then should qualify both for event successful.
Enfeebled.
And that should be... Oh, we've got the rift. I wonder how well this content is going to be attended, you know, in many months.
But you don't know it yet. I'm nigh invincible.
lives. Okay. It's coming.
Infuriate!
Excellent.
Infuriate!
I don't think you're getting away. Jerk. Echoval Wild's incursion defeated.
Quite a reward.
Rewards.
With the resonator. My head is
Oh, one out of this.
doing that.
One person down there. How are they doing? All right, I'm going in.
Teach you.
I feel 6 feet tall.
Is there two of us? Oh my god, this is not going to end well. That's my prediction. It's an awful lot of green glowiness.
Stand your ground.
The Echoval gangs are at war with each other. Anyone who can help, please meet me at Fairy Village. What are those?
Infuriate.
Fissures? Stop messing with my
I'm
head.
hemorrhaging.
I am hemorrhaging, probably dying.
Stand your ground.
Open the sky all you want.
I'm incapacitated.
I'm bringing that thing back.
So, why won't anyone help me?
Got her. That was a lot of work.
Infuriate! I'm 6 feet tall! Accelerating!
Out of here. Okay. A lot of work. We got 2 additions. To the daily. Yep, we got to complete an event in Cantha and slay 10 enemies in Cantha. That worked together. 10 resources with a harvesting sickle. You know, I think I can manage that one. It's asking a lot of me.
The Brotherhood made their first move. They're marching toward Kropa, a Kurzik outpost in Speaker territory.
Put all that stuff away. Salvage that.
Begin
That
destruction
stuff
protocol.
away. put that stuff away. All right. Well, before I forget, I'm going to go to a place in Saitong where I know I can harvest those things in peace. Not there. There. Need to get 10 harvests? Go to a place that got like 20. Including 4 flax. I had to think about that because I know I would have said floor fax, and that would be wrong. So we'll finish off our daily and not have to worry about that anymore. We'll start with the flax. There used to be 4 of them here. I wonder if they reduced the number of nodes by 1 or if it's random. We'll get some potatoes. I like potatoes. And the various products that are made with potatoes. We've got a couple of herb seedlings, and then we'll grab the soybeans. A little bit of thyme, you know, thyme potatoes, that would work, certainly. Garlic, oh, garlic and potatoes. Yeah, now we're talking. Soybeans, and soybeans ought to give me the last daily, and then the daily completion as well. There we are. 10 and 20 more. My astral acclaim. Wizard's Daily. Another 10 achievement points. And I'm up to 535. $1,000 gets you the legendary weapon starter kit. Now that's really tempting because I understand it's actually a whole lot of really cool stuff in it. And I definitely want to buy it at some point during the 75 days left we've got for this batch of goodies. But I'm more interested in spending my legendary mats once we get access to the various mechanics for making legendary armor. As that's where my focus is going to be. So at some point I will want to buy one of these in the 75 days. I'll probably want to get the owl skin. I'll want to see... you'll be able to purchase these later. They'll all go into the legacy rewards. The implication I saw was that they will cost more. So, I mean, I can wait on the emote. I'll want to see what the sanctified skins look like. I gotta say, the sanctified shoulder skin, not very impressive. So the other things I'll be looking at is getting the quarterly stuff for, like, buying gold for 6... I could almost do the whole thing now. There's a total of 90 available for the 75 days at 6 each. So that's 540, and I'd get 90 gold for it. After that, you can buy more gold limitlessly, but at 5 times the price in AA. So I think the implementation here is good. The implementation of the objectives, however, having 4 and they tell you what those 4 are, that's a crappy mechanic. Give us 6 or 8 and we can only do 4 of them. The weekly gives us 8 and we need to do 6. I've done 2. These ones will be easy. And then I'll have to do 2 more of these. But if I want to get the weekly done, and the weekly is worth 450 of these. So by the time I get the weekly done and a couple of dailies, I'll be close to the 1,300. 1,300 is a cap, not a limit. So when we hit the 1,300, we'll want to spend a bunch on something. Maybe the gold, maybe the legendary kit, just to get it, you know, into my inventory already. Which actually reminds me, the specials. Right, story chapter, new friend achievement, and so that all is going to get done inside the Kaining Blackout. I can check really quick since I'm here. GW2 event timer, and see if it happens to be going on right now. I would go do it, or if it's going to start really soon. Kaining Blackout is getting close to the end of it, so I will check and see. It's unlikely that it isn't already done, but I'm going to check. The power plant is there. You know, if I can appear and run in and get some wax on the boss and get full credit, it will be well worth my time. If I can't,
Fast delivery.
I gambled
No, it's soft
and
delivery.
would lose a little bit of time and teleport money. Gather the spilled volatile back, kind of fishing tournament.
I hate fish.
Yeah, I hate fish too. Doors open. Doesn't look like the fight's going on. It's not. I'm guessing that it has ended because I saw a couple people leave. So I may have just missed it. That's fine. You take your gambles and you take your chances. Let's go back to the Lily of... No, not the Lily of Elon, the Mistlock. So I am wearing the results of me finishing out my drops. Is an outfit choosy box, and I chose this one. I think I look sexy. Yeah, delusions. That's kind of a common thing among the Asura in my experience. Look at that. A silver and 73 copper. I'm rich. I'm rich, you know. Oh dear, is this gonna... How much is this gonna hurt? That's my question is, how much is this gonna hurt? Am I supposed to be now anyway? Oh, I need more... I can still do that here. Let me go back to my previous map. See if I can trace it in Kaineng City. If not, I can always go back to Arborstone. I don't know if they're available in every map. I would be surprised if they were available in every map. So I don't think so. Right, it's not. If you get the menu for calling and talking to your friends, it's not available in that map. So it should still be available in Echo Wall, though. Let's try a relatively centralized location there. Continue tracking and closing rifts. Yes, so it should be still live here. The gangs are fighting to control Zunlai. Let them have it. Let them have it, I say. Interesting. So the flight mechanics are, I think, no, they're not. They're fine. I was thinking they were slightly different, but it looks like they are the same. A vicious Oni has emerged from the shadows. I see the rift and players. Oh, I got here in time for the Elite Avatar of Gluttony. We've been meaning to talk to you. It does look like you've been putting on weight, and that was fast.
More accolades.
I have closed 20 of 20 rifts.
Rare and valuable.
Another achievement point. Racking up small numbers of achievement points with pretty good regularity. I think one more will probably fill out the progress bar. I know some people have been complaining on Reddit about having to do events and whatnot to fill out progress bars. That's not a new mechanic, guys. They've had that
Brotherhood's moving something to their lab
expansion
in Fort
after expansion.
Probably a good idea to make sure it doesn't arrive.
You're dead.
I'm not dead yet. Maybe later. That certainly could be. And here we are. Right outside the front door.
Fire!
Infuriate!
Well, how about I drop a big bomb on you and murder you a little bit in the face. Did someone pull like the locals?
Fight them off! The resonator must make it to Aspenwood!
Oh, interesting. There we go. Event successful.
What do you want with the resonator?
Oh, that's not good. Another sodding champion spawning in the middle of stuff. I'm opening the rift. Drawing out the Cryptus. Gonna be here in a little while. Elite Avatar Envy, that will be fine. We'll be able to fight them both at the same time.
What are those fissures? Stop messing with my
the
head.
pattern at last!
Seal the rift. I'm trying to seal the goddamn rift. Will it not let me?
All you want. I'm bringing that thing back.
No, I guess I'm in combat. It won't let me.
This can't be happening. I was getting tired of lying around.
Barely.
Sealing the rift.
Hello, Wayfinder. While we search for Isgarin, I have a hunch that I'd like you to follow.
I'm sorry, I'm
The
busy.
bastion of the obscure. I can hear whispers. Not Cryptis, not Isgarin. A pull? I don't think it's malevolent, but I think it's looking for you.
Well, everyone's looking for me. I mean, I'm a pretty hot property, let's face it. Back to the Mistlock Sanctuary. And by hot property, I mean tepid. Lukewarm. Not even body temperature, really. Karma. Chameleon.
Now this is a find.
We got essences of despair and essences of triumph. Sound like crap. Crap sold. I have now 3 recipes of demon slaying. Guess that's a relatively common drop out of the bad guys.
This is the only proper course.
Rare and valuable.
Reap the whirlwind.
Alright, and how much is it going to cost me? I know they're eventually, I think in the story at some point, they give you a free teleport to the new area. Okay, 5 silver. I was expecting it to be worse. I won't say anything further about the big boss you fight at this location. Other than their artists out fucking did themselves. Really outdid themselves. Prototype updraft generator. Oh, that's another POI for me. Okay, into the obscure. Surely. Let's rock and roll. Yeah. A pile of riches. It is riches. I thought it was riches. And here's rich chick. Sorry. Our chick. I can't. It's rich chick to me. Because I like rich. I'd like a rich chick.
Wayfinder, Zizzle called on Urchik and Glade to assist you in the Bastion of the Obscure.
I'm not sure what we're even looking for.
Oh, what does Glade mean by that?
Gestures.
Glade can sense something. She's not sure what, but she thinks it's Maban. I don't know what it is, but I trust her always.
I would not be surprised to see a return of some form of
Let's see what we
Maban.
can find.
Explore the halls of the Bastion.
Skrit is saddened to see these halls empty. No astral
Isle of Riches.
ward, only the smells of fighting and fear.
Alright, well, this is the less busy end. We've got a casket that, is this sort of like the halls of requirement? Dead wizard, not Maban. Dead wizard. Tracking with Gladium. Help Gladium search the halls in the Bastion of the Obscure.
Found something.
Glade?
Quickly!
Okay, I'm following Gladium. She tracks the mystery something.
Oh, tragedy. Skrit hates to see so many good friends lost. Hates it.
Gladium?
It never gets easier. I know.
Urchik doesn't smell anything besides death, Glade. Let's continue the search.
Alright, Gladium. Light again. That's unexpected. We're still in the obscure because we've got the framing. Maybe not any longer.
Cryptus?
Is the commander learning to read Gladium's gestures?
Well, no, that was a pretty good guess.
Or the Cryptus's tactics. But Glade is a good leader.
We give you all a whole bunch of damage right in your face. Oh, damn it. That's why things are going wrong for me. I was thinking, eek, that I was in action camera. I was not. I will play in both, but I have to have in mind which one I'm playing as I'm playing. And this is not going particularly well, I would like to say. That was a little dicier than it should have been. That's what happens when I start out thinking I'm in action cam mode and I'm not. My jumps go to the wrong place. I bonk off things. It's unpleasant.
It's one of the housings that Maban used for his most valued artifacts.
But no artifact. Do you think the cryptist got to it?
Gestures.
No, this way! Glade says it's nearby.
They use gladium to make sure that it's always breathable. So gladium air freshener. It's a shiny gesture. Rich.
She wants you to pick it up, Wayfinder. It wants you.
Well, I am pretty hot. Maban and Isgard.
It's not worth it. Killing you. Abyssa, without bloodlust, how humble you are. I'm honest. I don't blame you for hating me. I don't blame your fear. My kind is killed for less. I am ashamed.
Our first view of Isgard. Well, why? I can hardly think of a reason. I mean, other than all of the monsters in the known universe at the same time. Okay, maybe not all. A very large subset, let's say.
For the record, you've been struck.
Veteran Avatar of Despair keeps putting up shields, and that is making me despair. I congratulate him on his well-earned name.
A clever combination.
But I have killed him with a clever combination. At least I said it was clever. I don't think I'm necessarily a trustworthy witness in this particular case. Why is the... Oh. It's just sitting there. I will happily murder it.
Are you okay, Commander?
I'm fine.
I'm fine. But I heard Isgaren was...
Isgaren was... I don't know what it means. They were fighting.
Arguing, not fighting, as far as I could tell.
Who was fighting?
Maban and Isgaren. Maban sounded different. Maybe he hadn't ascended yet. I'm not sure.
Urchik has heard of stranger things in the Bastion of the Obscure. Glade and Skrit will return to Zizzle. Let him know what we discovered.
All right. I'm going to rest for a moment.
Okay, I'm going to rest for a moment and pick up my loot.
I'd only heard Isgaren's voice
Patha.
once before. When I was very little. Curious to see what a pinch of cryptist possession has done to his mind.
I don't think I'm looking forward to it.
I continue to
Watching you fumble
say the
your
Patha is the
movements
interesting element that
exciting. But
either will be really, really good storytelling or bad.
Not worried, are you?
Only for myself. I'd be missing out on the feast of the decade. Should my brother put you down?
Brother? The sister of...
brother?
What's his name? I can't remember.
Ceres never.
Oh, Ceres. Well, Ceres is a big ugly.
I worry that all he'll leave behind are blood and scraps of your flesh.
So Patha is Ceres' sister.
Seems like a detail you could have shared sooner.
What difference would that have made? Other than to elicit a little more fear? Ceres is no Avalok, but he is terrifying in his own special way.
Pardon the yawn.
He circled you this whole time, watching, waiting. As soon as his task is complete, you'll be next.
And what is that task?
You're on the right path. Don't fret.
I wasn't fretting. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of you much. Patha.
Commander, it's time.
Timey? No, it's Zoja.
We know where Iskarin is.
I'm with you.
Well, no, I'm not, but I will be. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Quite a reward.
5 bags of loot.
Wayfinder.
Patha.
You're calling me that now?
What should I call you? You're no commander to me.
Oh, but am I a wayfinder?
I like the wizards and their little words. Wayfinder is more exciting.
I have an item called Wayfinder.
Iskarin is just that.
And I can choose. So what, a horn?
From everything I've gathered about him, I'm hoping it would take more than a cryptist to bring Isgarin down.
I'm more worried for you.
And now we get the Rift Hunter shoulders.
Just be
heavy shoulders.
And hold something warm at the back of your mind.
We have all of them except the helm now, so we can see what they look like.
The king spent much of their time shapeshifting into other species to learn more about them. Regardless, we follow question everything.
The fur, I'm not a nuts about the fur on my stuff, although this rest of this outfit's pretty good.
You're asking the right questions.
Okay. Next up is Garen. Where are we going? That's probably the closest I can get. We'll port and flop down. I will skip that minor arcane chest because I expect to get to it. I would have to fight bad guys.
Cryptids. They want us dead, we kill them first. Then the tentacle. Nice and simple. They all deserve death. No complication.
They deserve?
That is a gross oversimplification.
Patha. Marked for death breaker. Use this skill when marked for death to avoid before time runs out to clear the mark and avoid being killed. Well, I'm going to enter the instance, as I assume that will cleanse any mark that I might have had as well. Gather with my allies. Hi, allies. How you doing, guys? Check with your other members of your team. Gladium.
Oh, Skrit is so glad
and
to
Rich
see the
Chick.
commander. The Wayfinder. Urchik means... apologies. Skrit is scared. The scout said that they heard screaming. Oh, Glade. Urchik doesn't know what Skrit would do without you. You'd be just fine if something happened to Skrit, but whew, Urchik? Skrit doesn't want to know life without Gladium.
Wow, I'm not like setting it up that one of them's going to die or anything.
I thought our days of adventuring were done. I've quite settled
Uno
on the idea
and
of
Snow
watching the
Frodo.
world from the tower.
You? Glad to do management work? You've changed since Radasum.
I never said I don't appreciate a good fight. So long as it's a good one.
Well, if not good, this'll certainly be exciting.
Zizzle and Galrath.
Perhaps we'll
The
be
Undying.
during more polite weather, Wayfinder.
Do I long for the days where Isgaren's greatest fear was Dagda's cooking?
As much as I'd like to jest.
I know. Let's think on the brighter side of things.
Let's think
just
on
for
the
a moment.
brighter side of life. I think that's everybody but Zoja.
Wayfinder.
Zoja.
Isgaren built it himself, when the world was still run by nature and beasts.
Zizzle, do you still sense him inside?
I do.
He looks human.
I can hear the
And humans are an invasive
scraping of
species,
claws.
so...
Movement, echoes, cold, cryptis, and...
Then we better hurry.
Your miry companion was right.
Miry?
Veil is parted.
Miry.
What do you mean?
Say something, Wayfinder?
Nothing. Thought I heard something.
Are you okay?
Careful.
I'm fine.
Why am I not telling anyone about this? At a certain point, they should have my trust, and I should be informing them that Ceres's little sister has been talking to me in my head. Move along to the Bastion of the Celestial. Well, I guess we hoof it in this direction. Yep, no, Cryptis. We've got Cryptis. Well, let's get things started by...
Okay, fine.
Eyes up!
Avatar of Rage! So far, so easy. I'm sure it'll last. Yep, this will be the only conflict we have in this particular bit of the storyline. And then it'll be clear sailing the whole way.
Stronger?
They've been eating well.
We're down at Wizard. Don't let them get an edge.
I agree with our little light. Move forward with shields high.
Everyone coming? Does everyone remember where we parked? Better an avatar of regret. But I thought no regrets. How about we start over here with this little fellow? Missed me. Do I want to go inside or take out this veteran? Yeah, I've got the arrow pointing us inside. We'll go inside. But I think they're pointing us inside through this entry. Might as well use the arrow. Follow the arrow if all else fails, you know? Wow, he leaves a whole lot of poo in his track, I must say. True, I have been immolated. I've got a bunch of torment on me. Perhaps I should keep moving.
He's coming. Quickly, tell me a fond memory.
Good times with friends, victory and glory, gathering everyone at Arborstone, time with Zoja. Time with Zoja.
Seeing Zoja, after all this time, seeing her happy, healthy.
Keep that close. You'll need the wand to escape to
Saris coming himself?
Commander! Are you okay?
Zoja, I promise I'll explain. But now is not the time.
Something.
Is one of them in there?
Not at the moment. No.
Come on, Paitha.
Who
Oh,
was
I was going to say,
that?
Paitha, speak to everyone, and she did. Who was that? Continue around the bastion.
More of them!
More of them? Well, I don't see any. Ah, something over there. Yeah, it's them. It's more of them. Spot on the nose, Zoja. If I have to take them down one at a time to make things easy on myself, I'm a lazy old fart. I'm willing to do that. Okay. You know, you pull, you get a little damage on it, and when they get close, you leap in and murder them. Easy peasy. Isgaren. Oh, Isgaren
What are you
is a djinn.
doing here?
Okay, that explains it.
Isgaren? It's
Isgaren.
us.
Sounds like you've got a heck of a cold, friend.
Oh, he's inhabited by Cirrus.
One fate awaits everyone.
That's not great.
No. Not Isgaren.
Yeah, Isgaren.
After him.
Seems like Isgaren. Well, there he is. He's a djinn. That explains it. Okay.
Isgaren, we're here to embrace you.
Oh. It looks like you've got plenty of help without my hand.
Maban made a choice when they brought the Wayfinder in, and I didn't agree at first. However...
Mabon's optimism got him killed. Unfortunate, but not blameless.
Oh, that's a bit cold.
You speak of our friend with disdain? You've been here, compromised.
Manifestation of bitterness.
Stand your ground.
He seems to be going a wee bit too easy for me so far. Purge corruption. I'm purging.
Whatever that thing is, strike it down before it returns to his body.
Infuriate.
Oh, he's invulnerable, so that's not going to help. He's invulnerable. Oh, I think we need to kill these things. Got it. Ah, okay. Now I understand we're going to have to kill those things a little bit faster, I would say. So I don't want to entirely... Do I have to kill them or run through them? Or I have to run through them? Or maybe even hit them? I don't know. Once again... ArenaNet giving us no clue as to what the hell we're supposed to do in a fight. It pisses me off so much when they do this crap.
6 feet tall.
Destroy the core of hatred.
Whatever that thing is, strike it down before it returns to his body.
So I'm guessing I have to hit all the little bits, as many of them as possible. I think I got it that time. However, he's still at pretty much full health. I have no idea if I'm actually making any progress here. 66% again. I cleanse. I don't think I'm making progress because it keeps going to the same place. To 66%. And I hit these things.
Whatever that thing is, strike it down before it returns to his body.
Okay, it's the core of hatred. I thought I killed the last one. Well, I definitely killed that one. That one did not get to him. Oh, he's under 66%. Okay, maybe I didn't get to it the previous time. So down to what, 2/3? Or I mean 1/3 it should go to. So now he's going to go invuln again. Yes. I back away. And I'm not sure if the core of hatred shows up, or if it only shows up after I get enough of the little bits and pieces of cryptis.
I can sense his rage inside of that swirl.
There it is.
Don't let it return to him.
Resentment. Got it. I'm gonna get him all the way down this time. Come on, Isgarin. Be a pal.
Push back, Isgarin.
What? Do you need my power now? Why not look to your new wayfinder?
Dude, I've been here 15 minutes.
Take
Okay,
an
2
axe
days.
to Maban's memory. We need to keep up with him.
Do you think he's...
He's not in his right mind. Something's off. He's... You know Isgarin. He can be cavalice.
Cavalice?
But not.
I don't even know what that word means.
He's headed straight for the source. We can't lose track of him.
Cavalice? Holy shit. Gotta look it up. Sorry. Characterized by cavilling. Disposed to cavil or quibble. Okay. I do know that word. I just didn't know it could be an OUS. To cavil, yeah. To argue about small points would be a good example
More
of cavilling.
cryptis.
You've been struck.
Oh, look at those numbers. I love big numbers, and I cannot lie. And I managed to murder most of the big ones in one pretty much one go. I wonder, I know that I'm using the relic of the Dragon Hunter, which when I use a trap, I'm not sure if I drop the trap or it's triggered, I get a 10% strike damage buff for 5 seconds. But if they both go off at the same time, am I getting a 20% buff for 5 seconds? Clutch that memory, do not loosen your grip. Okay, we're still working this way. And the cooldown on this one is 16 seconds. So that means every 16 seconds I can get 5 seconds of a 10% strike buff.
Some stray commander. Do you think you're helping them? Do you think you're doing anything by causing more pain here?
Hi,
Don't let him get to you, Wayfinder.
Mabon chose to trust me, and you can too. I may not be a wizard.
You brought the world to the brink of ruin. Do you realize, if you hadn't killed Zaitan...
Did you not see what the Elder Dragons destroyed with every cycle? The lives they ruined. You didn't
Ruined,
witness
they
the terror
annihilated.
they wrought firsthand. You hid.
Ooh, smack.
There is a line, and you don't see it. But how could you? I exist at the edge.
Wow.
You scurry.
And yet I'm here fighting for you, punk. Oh, smack! You done with throwing big fireballs around? He seems tougher this time, I've got to say. Alright, we're about
I
to...
protected this world for you couldn't fathom.
I think they can. And they've saved it just the same, Dusty Codger. Collect yourself.
Reactions. This is all the product of a reaction. Your emotional decision.
Compounding our powers.
Alright, back to Isgaren again. Hi Isgaren, how you doing? Get him down to 33, and we get 2 more Isgarens to kill. Defeat, obviously. Obviously, we're not killing Isgaren. Isgaren's our friend.
See what I've seen. And maybe you start to understand. Your eyes have flashing. Parades and songs. Celebrations to honor the blood you spilled.
You haven't been paying attention,
Sit
dude.
in the shadows for a while. But you don't know. Would you save the world if no one saw you do it?
Yes.
Yes, of course.
See? I said it twice. Yes, of course.
Infuriate. Compounding our powers.
Get out of this world! Stay away from this place. We follow.
He will hear us, Wayfinder.
The higher the tower, the longer the fall.
Be as stubborn as you like, but we aren't going to abandon you, whether or not you disparage your friends.
The Wayfinder has fought with us. They were there for Mabon when you weren't, Curator.
Mabon. He...
Confront Isgaren's manifestation of rigidity. And I went the wrong way. Not sure how that happened. But it did. Okay, let's drop some big damage numbers. Look at those numbers, they're enormous. My numbers are huge. I've got big numbers and I cannot lie. Bouncing around like a crazy person. I get out of the poo. Good. Good work, me.
Gather that magic up, quickly.
Gather the essence up. I'm working on it. Wow, it only went like 150 yards away. Thanks. Hit Isgaren with it, I'm assuming.
There we go. Warm your bones.
It's working.
was 2. Isgaren? Isgaren? Oh, more friends. God, those big numbers! They turn me on so much. Maybe I shouldn't say that when I'm being recorded. Maybe.
Synergy. I've beaten you, but you don't know it yet.
Missed me. Raw essence of unity. I find the sort of pseudo-philosophical bent of this a little bit on the silly side, I have to say. I'm throwing unity at him. Seriously? I don't know what the rotating thing is, but I do not like it, Sam I am. Avatar of Regret.
6 feet tall. Fury.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with this.
Remember the night you found me, out in the storm? My faith was as broken as my body, but you took me in. Let someone else play protector for once.
We have to defeat Isgaren's manifestation of ego, and that doesn't seem to be progressing any, although I'm not sure why. Lots and lots of bad guys. Huge damage numbers! I'm huge! I assume I'm using the essence correctly. It seems to be. You got something else to say? You said something every other time I hit him with 2. Hey there!
Please, I can't.
So far, the expansion's very good, in my opinion. I mean, of course I have quibbles, but then I'm me. I always have quibbles. Quibble about everything.
No. It's someone else.
How do you silence?
Cirrus. Use the rift to travel to the World Spire. Okay. I'm enjoying the expansion.
How you swarm. Stop it. If we bring down the spire, then...
I don't want to hold Isgarin up on a pedestal, but we can't lose him. Dagda and I will try to expel whatever, or whoever, has their claws in him.
Zojja, Wayfinder, you two need to keep him distracted.
I'm with you.
Astral Ward, ready yourselves.
Engage. All right, Isgaren.
I know your spirit. Life gives so little to you mortals.
this place for a century watching
All right, we peeled off 14%. Ouch! Not a fan. Ouch! I'm in torment. Like torment, I mean like the debuff. Stop dropping fireballs on everybody. Is this your solution to everything? Drop fireballs on everything. Enough?
Soldier!
Why are you throwing flame and fire and badness at everyone? We're just trying to help you.
Battle science. 6 feet tall.
That's not great.
Much better. Infuriate. Stand your ground.
Bad news. Bad news. Very bad news.
Exhilarating. Infuriating.
I think I'm about to go down again.
Steam evaporate.
You know,
Let go.
Wayfinder, get behind me.
I would if I could, but I'm laying down right now. Oh, treachery. I know that there's a treachery story element.
I'm getting really tired of this.
Manifest yourself sometime, Wayfinder. I am coming.
Patha's coming. Okay, I'm...
Where?
Hi, Isgaron.
Nios.
That's, yeah, pretty much.
Isgarin. The Curator.
Cirrus.
You're the one that's been toying with my thoughts.
Visually striking, at least. Very nice.
Visually striking, at least. To see you here in the Temple of Febe. This is grand. Febe was... He was the best of us.
Cool place. Nice visuals.
Brushed the ceiling.
I'm sickened. The strange aura in this place is making you sick and impairing your ability to
Closer
move.
to me.
I'm as close as I can get, Isgaron.
How would your kind say it? You need to face him alone. I can't silence his dream.
I don't know if I...
Just if I can give you just enough to move. With a smile. But stop.
Isgarin!
And then there's you.
Try to survive Cirrus and Naos.
Experiences you've had since last we met.
Good people have died because of you and your king.
They've grown more audacious since our last meeting. The Wayfinder.
Maybe I need to grab those.
What they call
He digs me. Cirrus is drawing on my malice. What am I supposed to do about my malice? Don't know. I dodged. Oops. I'm trying to survive. Don't know how long I'm supposed to survive, what I may be able to or required to do. Should I be trying to interrupt those? There's a malicious shadow. I don't know what I should be doing. As usual, frankly, they're just not telling me anything. It's going to go that way. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We're moving a little closer to reduce the radius so that we can stay ahead of it. And when he stops, we move back out, I think. He's drawing out my malice. Don't know what it means. Except I need to
I've beaten you, but you don't
dodge now. We'll hop and heal. Something was coming at me, and I got my auto block out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, if anything, with those. Am I supposed to stop those from getting to him? I don't know. Because, of course, they don't tell me anything other than try and survive. Aha! No damage that time, loser! You've got your big swirly beam of death, and it did nothing to me because you're a loser. He's drawing out my malice again. Got a block. Got a dodge. Try to survive. That's all it says. Am I supposed to do anything else? I don't know. Am I supposed to? I'm gonna interrupt one of these and see what happens. Okay, it did a little damage to me. And there's a malicious shadow. Do I want to stop that? I don't know. Can't quite finish it off before it got to him. He's drawing out my malice at the palace. Got the block. Got the dodge. We've got the malicious shadow there. I'm going to go for that this time when he gives me his arrow of attack. Trying stuff. Okay, so Ceres has taken some damage. I don't know if I'm supposed to try to defeat him. It just says survive him, so I don't know. He's drawing out my malice in the palace. And a dodge.
6 feet tall.
That did not harm Ceres. That does not heal him. So I don't know what those things are and are doing. Can I damage him? No. So I don't know. Oh, yes, I can a little. But this is going to take forever because, again, they're not telling me what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. And God, I find that so annoying. Okay, the malicious shadow came out of my, like, envy or whatever. Drawing on my malice is what it says. So I'm assuming I want to kill it just so that I have less malice. And maybe at that point I'll do more damage. Don't know. And there's this weird... I guess that's where the malice took place. We're moving in close again. We're going to hit him with what we can. So, like, maybe my malice... As my malice is reduced, I do more damage to him. I don't know. He's empowered. Damage increased by 50%. Okay, so that's where that hit. Oh, it does indeed have my face attached to it. I guess we need to drop this. Kill it because we want to kill it before it gets to him. Because it's trying to get to him for some reason, so... What's happening? Don't really know. He's drawing out my malice. Again, I have no idea what the hell's happening here. And they tell us nothing. They tell us literally nothing.
Infuriate!
This is the stuff that drives me absolutely nuts about ArenaNet. They give me a quest, but I have no idea what's going on. So we want to get it out here as far as possible so we have much time as we can to kill my malicious self. Because presumably that's something we want to do. I'm just guessing here again because they don't tell me. And I'm going to try to intercept one of these. Don't know what it did. It did a little damage to me. But I don't know. ArenaNet, would you please, how am I supposed to know what I am supposed to do? I'm drawing out my malice. So, is that what I have to do? I have to get as far away from him, draw out the malice, kill the malice, and do as much damage as I can to him before the next time. And what are those things? I have no clue still. Okay, it looks like that's the way I've got to do it. Now he's going to draw out my malice. I don't know if I have to kill my malice. Run in and grab this. I don't see myself getting a buff or anything from it.
And yet you failed.
I got him down to 75%, and something happened.
But this time, your friend won't be able to see.
The Glaive of House Nephis.
Killing the masked wizard was treacherous. But when he
Exhilarating!
I was already crouching.
And he's back to 94%.
One of my dearest comrades did land the final blow. But the wizard's pain, it was nectarous. I could only let go of his Garan for a breath of a moment. Long enough for him to witness the act. But not long enough to act.
This fight is fucking idiotic. Not because the fight is bad, I can't actually tell. Because generally I don't know what the hell's going on. That's what makes it idiotic. I just find it so infuriating when they do stuff like this. And they so often do. $75 again.
Heroes from many worlds, and you were among the most interesting.
Patha.
I could smell your new friend through the veil. Righteous, yet diminished.
Paper.
Tell me, who is your latest snare?
Lilith! Sorry.
The champion
Hey, Vestina.
of an elder dragon.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Garen's resolve was succulent, but this one has tasted the end.
And what do you plan on doing with your new champion? Take them to the king?
I have not decided. The wizard was Eparch's prize.
So,
Those are
you plan
hands.
on killing them yourself?
Is this a corrupted djinn?
You're very inquisitive, sister.
Oh, not at all. I'm pleased. I should thank you for saving me the effort. Your honor died with Deimos. Eparch is foolish. And so are you.
Okay, something's gonna happen. Patha defeats Ceres. Okay. Here it comes again. Dodge.
My brother is vain and dull, but he will kill us both if we give him an opening.
If we get out of here, I'll
Talk later. Move.
We should have given you
I have no idea what that does. They don't tell me anything.
Kill it before they join.
Well, I'm gonna try. All right, he's drawing out my malice again. Yeah, we've been through this part. Okay, Ceres. Yeah, we all hunger for power. You know what I hunger for? Pizza. That's what a diet does to you, man. You hunger for pizza. He's drawing out my malice.
Only to Eparch, not to Nios.
What was that?
stand your ground.
Wow, stand your ground doesn't even work. He's drawing out my malice again. I can't move. Idea. I'm supposed to kill them both, kill one of them. I've got something. I have an M3. I'm going to use it on him. What? Embodiment of envy and embodiment of rage. Okay. I can tell that this is... Oh, that's not fair at all. That this is one of... Gotta be one of the strike missions. I feel safe and sane. Alright, we got him down to 1. Alright, good dodging.
Avoid his gaze.
Exhilarating!
Kill it before they join.
What the hell does kill it before they join mean, Toots? You're not being especially informative either. He's drawing out my malice in the palace.
Infuriating! Invigorating!
Dodge.
Together.
Dodge. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Infuriate.
He hungers for power, guys.
Invigorating.
I think, really, he'd be better off if he did hunger for pizza. Just saying. We're going to hit 50. Is that going to give him splitting in half again action? I think so. Despair or gluttony? Oh, gluttony. We were talking about pizza. I'm going for gluttony. I don't know what all the balls are. Are they things I'm supposed to stop? They look like they're bad news, so I'm choosing to not stop them. We dodge.
Invigorate him.
Finish off the gluttony. Dodge.
You must share their pain.
Share their pain. Thanks, that's helpful in no conceivable way at all, Pyatha. Run, run, okay. He's drawing out my malice. Got him.
You must share their pain.
Not good. Not great. Ow. That was bad. On a list of things, I'm going to describe that one as not great. Do not drop the future poo right on top of him. That's contraindicated. Note to self.
6 feet tall.
I'm failing quickly.
Ah. Downed. Not. Thank you, Pyatha. Or possibly Isgaren, whichever it was. Okay, good. We dropped it in a better place this time. Dropping it on him was bad and is really slowing things down a lot.
Do not look away.
I'm not going to look away.
What's your plan here?
Alright, we're going to split him again, or... Regret or malice? Well, I've been killing a lot of malice. Let's stick with malice. Malice seems like a good choice for killing. Okay. Another big falling ball of pain, and we dodge. Together. Whoops. Nope, he's got a big explosion coming. I don't want to play with that. And that's why.
Stop it.
Stop what? Killing him? I'm doing everything I can here, girlfriend. 10%, and we're breaking them up in two again. Final blow.
He did not deserve to dream.
All right, we finally figured it out, mostly. I still don't know what the balls of darkness are. Don't know what killing the malice me did. No idea what any of that was. Enjoy our mastery point. Tastes like progress. Almost. And
it would seem I placed my bet on the right champion. Well fought, Wayfinder.
I don't know if we would have survived that without you.
We wouldn't.
Perhaps not. We shouldn't tarry here too long. Epoch is likely watching.
Okay, then let's get the hell out of Dodge. Peitha, you coming as Garin?
This rift will return us to the tower. I'm sure they like their wizard back. I have something to ask of you.
Okay. We go through epilogue. Epilogue of the story? Is that the end of the story? That'd be about 11 hours, if it is the end. I mean, I have plenty of other stuff to do, mind you.
Commander! Who are you?
Oh, I like this one.
Thank the spirits, they've got his Garin.
See, just fine.
I'm still, like, unable to stand up.
That's about how tall I expected the Wayfinder to be. I think.
Someone explain to me what this Davrek is doing here.
Davrek, anyone?
I do not want to see this place in ruins over something petty.
Are you well? How is your mind? Is your power... your head?
I am home.
Wasn't sure you'd make it out of that one.
Nor
I need to connect you to one of the celestial strands. If someone could get my needle.
I could use some water.
But you don't need...
It reminds me that I'm still alive. More importantly, we have questions to answer. I would very much like to talk to you, Peitha.
Oh, and I you, Your Highness.
No titles. Not in my home.
Oh. Curious.
Is he like the
Let's
king of the
take this
Jinn?
somewhere more private. We needn't stress anyone else with that conversation.
Urchin will get his Garin water.
Commander, I have something to discuss with you.
Yeah, I bet. We have finished off another The Wizard's Vault. And this is the one I assume... Oh, weekly? Really? Defeat a legendary rank enemy. Okay, well, yeah. 40 more points. Complete the story chapter. Treachery. I guess we're not quite finished with that yet. We're still in it.
I'm so glad you're okay.
Me too.
When we woke up, the sky was...
Glad I'm not dead.
Everything okay, Zoja?
Come on, Shaman. Let's give them a minute.
So long, Snow Frodo.
Let me talk for a minute, please. In order to connect to the flow and access the magical ecosystem, there's a ritual. It makes your memories fuzzy, the personal ones, at least. You've probably heard about that, unfortunate side effect. When I thought you and Isgarin were dead, I just... And now I feel very selfish for humoring the idea at all. I mean, won't I be doing the same to you? If I choose to ascend, won't I be leaving you behind? Destiny's Edge?
Zoja, I'm not going anywhere. Neither are you. Complicated wizard spells or no, You found a family. You aren't alone.
I won't remember much of our past together. And our friends can't know I'm here. Not yet, anyway. I'll be isolated and...
We'll figure that out. But it doesn't mean that I can't be friends with whatever version of you I meet on the other side.
I am. I'm a very good friend.
You're a good friend, Commander.
That's Wayfinder, damn it! Sorry.
Wayfinder?
It was a little short.
Isgarin would like to speak.
Isgarin wants to
Go
speak
ahead,
to me.
Wayfinder.
Are you okay, little light?
Better clarity is all. I'm okay. Really, Dagda.
All right. Let us talk with the boss. And pay them.
It is a lot to suggest. I realize this.
Wayfinder, I'd have preferred to welcome you to our home myself, but Mabon had other intentions. You spared him. Unfortunately, our troubles are not over.
Well, of course.
As I have
It's an MMORPG.
I am Petha of House Nephos, though houses and titles given by Epoch are less than reputable. But in my world, it carries weight.
So she's on our side against, at least against the Epoch.
Just because we've felled Ceres does not mean this fight is well and
Pardon the yawn.
The opposite seems to be true.
You use language that suggests an alliance.
Let me pose.
I'm sure the fight against Ceres is one of the strike missions.
Epoch is alive and well, thriving even, on the backs of my kind.
Societies limp under poor leaders and recover like clockwork.
Epoch is not comparable to Tyrian leaders. He does not simply drain them of wealth or land. He has taken to eating them.
Okay. I'm not fond of the cryptids, but they do not look like good eating.
Our blood is his blood, and eventually we will be dissolved.
And that is tragic.
Killing Epoch is a mutual goal, Isgarin.
I don't meddle in foreign politics, Lady Petha. Letting him devour your entire people, while upsetting, could ultimately help Tyria.
No, he wants this too.
Can't start another invasion without bodies, can he?
But he can come here himself and do the same to this world. And he is quite fond of it.
I've turned away many beings from outside, especially after the gods and the damage they wrought. I have also neglected to ask for help, and to accept it when I've needed it most. Wayfinder, thoughts?
I don't know. We do have other choices, but I mean, she helped us kill Cirrus, and her appeal, the reasons for her appeal seem rational.
I think we can trust her. I feel it.
I promise. No deception.
The Astral Ward needs to recover before we take action. But I'm not opposed to hearing a plan.
Your air is a delicacy to breathe. And I could use that indulgence.
She digs me. Clearly, Petha. She digs me. It's understandable. I'm short, but have great stamina. Hi, Petha.
I trust that Iskarin will help where he's able. But now, I want to ask you. You have saved your home world.
I reach about her knee height.
And now, I am asking you to help save mine.
Want to walk me through the plan?
For now, I just need you.
Ooh, I told you, she digs me.
Cryptus would be overwhelmed if too many of Iskarin's people came through. But if you come in with me,
wow,
and help rally support, we can
to the home world of the Cryptus
against Ebark.
That's a big
Do you
ask.
think they'll trust me?
Far more than they trust their king. And I need them to trust me.
Then I'll go with you.
Good. I'll leave you to your friends, Wayfinder. I'm sure you've much to discuss.
Ooh, I have got lots of friends to talk to all of a sudden. Holy crap. Okay, we'll start with Patha. Wear an expression of curiosity. It's not an unattractive look on you. Do you desire something particular of me? So, you weren't a ravenous demon waiting to kill me yourself? This is going to take a while because these are all voiced.
The emotions of your people may smell of wine, but your flesh is not for me.
Oh, she digs me.
I first
but not
tasted
enough to
your aura quite some
taste
time
me?
ago. I didn't know it was
Never
you
mind.
then. But you died, and then came back. I felt that ripple, even if it was brief. There are many realms that linger near yours.
That figures.
And soon they felt it too. When you fell into Ceres's trap and first came to Nyos, I felt that ripple again. Your life has been precarious. Besides, I needed you alive.
Why did you save me?
At first it was simple curiosity. Ceres was not wrong. You are a delicacy.
She digs me. Wait, no, maybe I don't want that.
Ceres also angers so easily. I couldn't miss the opportunity to throw a stone into his pond. But then I saw what you could do. I felt
Pardon the yawn again.
what you had done. We may be born of different rules, but strength recognizes strength. And helping me kill Ceres proved all that I needed.
Do you not mourn for your brother?
Ceres and Deimos were
So Deimos-
always horrible.
Ceres was Deimos was Ceres'
Ebark
brother.
encouraged that. He raised them to follow his orders and to consume. At least Deimos had the slightest bit of reservation. But even he was too focused on bloodlust. Managed to wiggle past his guards.
Into the bastion of the
barriers,
penitent.
only
I
to
will
get
note that the
trapped
ward here has
and
6 things labeled bastion.
Ceres
Knowledge, celestial.
never stood as
Penitent?
tall as our brother. Not in Ebark's eyes. He tried, but death was his fate. And dying by your hand was a far kinder
Well, given especially that the Eparch would be
than by
eating him.
Ebark's. So no, I do not mourn him. I mourn the brothers I never had.
Nice voice work. Okay, next up. Isgarin. Hi, Isgarin. Wait, yeah, okay. He's a looker.
You're my new wayfinder.
Seems
I
like.
am. And you're the one we fought through an army of Cryptus to save?
I am.
Isgarin,
Very informal for someone who's never met me.
sorry. I've heard so much about you.
See? Yeah, Vestina, you're exactly right.
Isgarin
She
is
digs me.
comfortable. He is comfortable. But I've been called many names. And all of them are as true as this one.
Somebody's called you
I
asshole
lived
at some
many
time.
lives.
And you were, weren't you, Isgarin?
And I haven't always looked like this.
Oh, that's interesting. That's an
You've
interesting
always been
tidbit.
a mystery to me. You first caught my eye in your pursuit of Zaitan. I started to piece it together.
You've been watching? Why didn't you help?
It's not my job to interfere with nature. The path unfurled
Your
as
job.
expected. You're alive.
Who's your boss?
Most of your friends are alive.
Most of them.
Oh, calm. Life is death, and things could have been far worse.
Well, yeah. Of course things could have been worse.
I do want to thank you, Wayfinder. Your aid was clearly needed here. And will be needed as you march with your friend.
I'm curious. Can you tell me about the seers? That's, yeah, very true. Ah, my Phogos, my kin. I would not be surprised if I was the only one you'll ever meet. Mabon and I were both birthed by stubborn beings, and like the Tyrian Mursat, my kind are all dead. I'm so sorry. We didn't age well, and we lived a very difficult existence. Of all my thousands of years of self-reflection, I barely spent my adolescence among them. I parted from the Horde after... I've once tried to fell the dragons. We once tried to fell the dragons, the elder races of Tyria. The seer Doyen, Sidoni, cried for war, but just before we were to aid the Mursat in their attack on Zaitan, Sidoni decided against. The Mursat never forgave us, and I empathized with that. They were turned to bone scraps and bile, but they would hunt us for thousands of years after, a few hundred of them, for all of us. An unlikely alliance. He was different, and more so resembled the Mursat I've met, external Tyria. Brutal, yes, but fair. He endured as much as I have. Mursat? External Tyria? Some, at least. Who could say? Mabon searched, but he stayed here all this time, after all. Perhaps they were not worth finding. I'm sorry about Mabon. I am too. I'll leave you to rest. Okay, looks like everyone else is downstairs. How many do we have? Looks like... Okay, they're just a little bit downstairs.
Welcome back to the Cantha Report. This is me, Ray, reporting from our studio in UK. This reporter was recently given an impromptu opportunity to interview
This is not going to go well for us.
Commander during my first world tour. Their eyes, glossy as the Jade Sea, watched me with weariness. The catastrophe in Cantha was still heavy on their soul. We stood in their home, a small, personal laboratory in the heart of Radissoon, cozy but cold in its clinical sterility. I asked their part in ending the dragon cycle. Hiding behind their famed veil of charm, they credited their allies. I also asked of their leadership, of which they were not shy. A hint of pride could be detected in their tone.
I don't remember most of this
about the end of the dragon cycle.
in that detail.
The commander was blunt. Had it not been ended, we wouldn't be here today.
I did say that.
I asked what's next for the commander. With exhausted eyes, they shook their head like a child, frightened.
I definitely do not remember that.
Near the end of our interview, the commander was pulled away in a frenzy of emotion. A letter fell into their lap as we spoke. They peeled it open with the precision of a hardened warrior. Delicate, but intentional. Their eyes glanced over the contents. Dread, but possibly a hint of warmth, brushed their cheeks before they looked to me. Sorry. was all they could mumble before leaving. While I wasn't able to ascertain their call to action, I can only assume.
Okay, well, she got that part completely right.
Of another battle.
A lot of fighting. I've killed a lot of things.
Next up on the Panther Report, I go head-to-head with Ritlock Brimstone, ally of the Commander and Tribune of the Blood Legion. How do you feel about the escalating calls for global unity following the death of Sue Wan?
Get that damn thing out of my face before I shove it!
Until next time, stay sharp, Tyria.
Thank you, Mireille. We've got another one. Should be down one more level. Zoja. The others, I think, are lower down.
Commander.
No, over there. Okay.
Can I borrow your comms device?
Of course.
I haven't worked on one of these things in years. What is this? Did she add voice messages? Oh, timey.
Do you need any help working that?
Commander! What the heck? Where have you been? I've been trying to reach you for weeks.
Weeks?
Hope whatever cave you've been hiding in at least...
Hi, Timey.
Silent.
Timey?
Zoja? Is that you?
Yeah, it's me. Hey, Commander. Could you give us a moment?
Sure.
Take as long as you need.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so we've got a couple in here. This is...
We're going somewhere cold after this. And on flat Earth.
Not warm. We could rent that little bungalow near the blood-tide coast.
Ooh, don't you two look rested?
No, unfortunately. But we've got them on the back foot. I'm more worried for the mainland than Omnitas now.
Yeah, Ritlock does...
Cryptids are still coming in.
He doesn't do the
Nyos,
warm
but
fuzzies.
Their numbers are weaker.
He does the fuzzies, obviously, but not the warm ones.
We don't want to assume, but things are looking up.
I'm just glad you're taking a moment for yourselves. Savor it.
Oh, we will. Planning our first vacation in, what, 7 years?
At least. The ward has very strict rules for interacting with the rest of the world. But we could use a few days away.
Okay, and next up is Lear and Dagda.
So, any lingering reservations about our new friend here, Dagda? Last-minute notes?
That twinkle in your eye. For what starless purpose would you ask such a question?
Oh, just stoking the forge. As always, you're so above it all.
Good of you to notice. I am grateful you gave
Was
me
that a
chance
short
to
guy joke?
Adjust. Much has changed.
It's Lear is taller than me, though, so I can't make
It
any
can
short
be
guy jokes to
jarring
him.
For the eldest of us.
Dwarf, by
My
the way.
history with immortal entities has been mixed. Here's hoping this whole Wayfinder thing is a good change.
If the heroes of this age are even half your measure,
They wouldn't come up to your
the court
ankles.
may even call on others in time. It may be inevitable.
Dagda.
I owe it to Mabon to try.
Okay, next up, Galrath the Undying and Zizzle. Rhymes with Sizzle.
A well-fought victory, Wayfinder.
True.
Impressive indeed.
Very
You
true.
didn't even bend those magnificent ears.
Speaking frankly, I agreed with Isgarin initially. You were too unpredictable a variable. I am rarely proven wrong.
I'm glad I proved trustworthy. So what's next, then?
There's still much to rebuild. Physically and emotionally. I think I'll plan a memorial for Mabon.
He would appreciate that, my friend. I'll be restoring Omnitas's defenses.
Okay. A couple more over there and one back there. What's the one back there? I'll get these two. Rich Chick. Sorry. Urchick. I can't help myself. And Gladium.
Wayfinder! Oh, come!
Nice dancing, Rich Chick.
Glade speaks for us
Urchick.
both, and it's especially good to see you. When Skrit woke up, the sky was red. Cryptids were... Well, Urchick should have known that the commander would prevail.
Well, I am that cool.
You really can drop the commander now, you know, Urchick.
Skrit will always honor the commander's legacy, even if they've begun a new one, or are about to begin another.
I guess I can't leave my past behind, but that's a much more complicated conversation.
Are you implying that
it was an honor
a
fighting with
Skrit
you
couldn't
both.
understand a complicated
The
conversation?
honor was, and is, ours.
Thank you, Rich Chick. Oh, and thank you, Gladium. Good talking at you, Gladium. Uno and Snow Frodo.
Sit still, and this will go faster.
Narcisse.
If Arena were here, you know what she'd say.
Don't look at me. She already pinned me down to siphon away my blood for testing.
I am simply making sure that you are both at optimum health.
Don't let me interrupt.
Please, interrupt.
Not at all. You're next.
I'm sure the Wayfinder has places to be.
Behave. You're supposed to be a leader, Warden.
We've a moment to celebrate. Even you deserve to breathe a little for keeping us all in one piece.
Though, I could use a salve or two. That last battle reminded me that I am indeed no longer a student of the colleges.
Oh, I have something.
Rest, Wayfinder. I'm sure this calm is only temporary. When the sun rises, it'll be another day. It's only a matter of time before we need to tell the rest of the world what happened here. So, kick your boots off.
They're brand new boots.
I suppose
I got a
we're going
new
to have to tell them
outfit
one way or another,
earlier
in
today.
case it happens again.
As my
For
drop.
now, let yourself refuel. When I was a shaman...
Ale.
Go, quickly, or he'll bore you to death with a monologue about the time he drank soured ale and saw Nut's face on every...
It's a good story.
Who am I to distract from the doctor's orders anyway? Narcisse, have at him.
Wow. Kind of a dick move on my part, but I'm fine with that. Leave the area when you're ready. Okay, I think we got all of the chatties done. Lore conversation. There's a lore conversation. Is it it must be above. Must be above. Let's see if we can get there. Above again. Yes, again. There it is. Soja. And Timey.
Here's your comms device.
A chapter closed. That was worth 3 achievement points.
Yeah. Timey's great. I don't have to say. Oh, she's grown up so much. Everyone is doing fine, huh? My mentee, helping to solve a national power crisis.
You okay?
Yeah, I am. I'm fine. I told her that I'm on my own adventure too, just like she is. She wanted details, of course, and I didn't offer much. I told her that I'm happy, though.
Was that enough for her?
No.
Of course it wasn't, but she understands. She's off on a new journey too. Everything is going to change again. But I think I'm okay with that.
That's the nature of the universe.
I don't see them.
I'll be there to help you put names to faces.
Probably gonna need that. Come in. Wayfinder. Thank you for being you. You've been through a lot. Just reflects on the good you've done.
That should be that. I don't see any other goodies. Nope, just leave when I'm ready. So we'll plummet, but not to a painful death. Treachery completed. Bags of loot. Yeah, that's the 6th piece of armor. So yeah, I guess that is the end of the story. That is the end of the expansion story. Mind you, still lots of stuff to do. And this is going to put me over. My wall spring just got better. That's a plus. Enhanced updrafts next. I think I pretty much have to go down the line. Another mastery point. And exit. And that is the storyline complete. I do have a cash in for a special.
Oh, there you are.
Oh, Epark.
I thought I felt something's different. It's fascinating. What you smell like. What you
Victory?
feel like.
I smell like victory, you punk.
I'd hoped that Ceres was a smarter warrior than his brother, but I've been wrong before. I'll admit that. You, though, not only do you remind me of the seer, but your fear tastes like his.
That's the big bad.
Ava has impressed me, but she'll still fall short. They all do. Be wise, Wayfinder.
Here will be like the 300-point special, I think. 500-point special. That's going to give us to 1,075. So I probably should sell some before I cash in. I have to, at least I'll be aware before I cash in. Weekly. So well, we're over 1,000 now. So theoretically, for instance, we could get the legendary weapon starter kit. The enchanted owl griffin skin. Don't see a lot of those around. That's kind of tempting. To be one of the first guys sporting that around. Swinging around his skin. Wayfinder, your aid in the fight against Epark and his meat army. Meat army. Has been an unexpected boon. If Dagda and I had made a bet, I'd be eating well tonight. In these moments of reprieve, I could use some help with an odd task. A strange sensation pulls up my gut like a memory, waiting to surface. Come find me in the tower and warm your hands by the forge a bit. I'll be much less cryptic once I've collected my thoughts. Head this way to discover the Spire's heart. Okay, that's fine. What do we got here? We got 7 trophies for killing little critters.
Now, this is a find.
That was a find.
This is most remarkable.
2 more deluxe gearboxes. And we will get the heavy helm. And we'll have the whole hunter outfit attire now. Let us see. I think we'll get rid of the Phoenix Reborn to give it a spot of honor. Here is what the new entire new outfit looks like. Granted, these are in my current colors, I think. It's not bad. Doesn't particularly look heavy. I actually think the heavy, medium, and light all look the same, despite the fact they said they were going to have unique appearances. Somebody was whining about that on Reddit. And those are all power, vitality, ferocity. Phoenix Reborn at the trading post sells for 40 silver. It is already a skin I have got unlocked, so we will instead nuke it from deep space. Ah, only 2 globs of ectoplasm. Disappointing. Sigil of Fire. I'm going to bet that probably doesn't sell for much. No, we'll take our chance and see if we can get lucky.
This is
We
the
didn't
only
get lucky.
proper course.
The Valkyrie Eagle Eye Shortbow. We will unlock that skin. And feed it to the Silverfedge Salvage Omatic.
This is the
Nice.
only proper
I got a glob of
course.
Ecto out of that. Good, good. The Ward Spire's up above. I could have sworn we should have gotten that. We'll head back up there. I want to get that POI before I forget about it. Because my sky scale can't fly up there yet. There's another person here. So this is, well, okay, where is the POI for that one then? Diving goggles. What do you think, guys? I'm going to try the diving goggles bit. I don't know how long I'm going to fall. A while. Unless I'm supposed to hit something before I hit the water. No, it looks like we've got water below us. I found a ley line. Yeah, thank you. I know. Am I going to die? Odds seem pretty reasonable that I'm going to die. But I didn't see anything I should have been aiming for. Drum roll, please. Oh. So I don't think I got any credit for anything special that you normally get when you do one of those. I've got to sell some crap over here. The faction provisioner. Pouch of Stardust can be bought for 250 Stardust. Oh, that's good. I'm glad I chose the Pouch of Stardust instead of 20 pinches of Stardust as a reward, given that they can sell for that kind of cash money, yo. I could buy a mini Isgarin if I wanted to. Mini Galrath. Don't want to. Stormforge recipes, Bloodborne. Let's just sell our junk. Well, I think I'm going to call it here. We have finished out the storyline, and it took about 11, 12 hours. Let's see. Yesterday was 7. Today's about 5. So, yeah, about 12 hours. We've got a lot of stuff still to do. Obviously, we've got 4 more masteries here, 3 more masteries here, 2 more masteries there to get done. We've got more stuff in the Wizard's Vault. This gives us a reason for doing things. I mean, I like the things that are on offer, and the mechanics involved seem to be good. I have one issue with the dailies, that they give us 4 and you have no choice. It should be 4 of 6 or 4 of 8 that they give us. And you can complete, any 4, but that's it. I know for some people, you can customize the type of objectives received below. This is refresh every Monday. So I think it's terrible that you have to choose 1, 2, or 3 of them. And I think if you choose 3, it gives you 1 for each PvE, World v World, and PvP. And you have to do those 3 to get the dailies done. And you can't change it by day if you feel like today I'm going to PvP. So I'm going to have PvE all the time because that's what I do. But I don't like that mechanic. I think that is unfriendly. Limiting us Don't limit us to, 1 to 3 of those options and then 1 to 4 within it. So 4, presumably if you're in a World v World or PvP or PvE, they give you 4 and you do those 4. And I know if it's 2 and 2 if you choose 2 of them, and I believe it's 1 of each if you choose all 3. Why be so restrictive? Give us more choices in what to do. The old dailies, like for PvE, was I think 4 out of 5 or 6. I mean, so why not 6? Give us 6 choices. So if it's a jumping puzzle, we don't have to complete a jumping puzzle we don't like, or hate, or can't do. That sort of thing. Give us more choices to enforce us to go with, here's your 4, do them or don't. We don't care. They're giving us, I think, 6 out of 8 here, which is better, but still not great. I would rather have, say, 6 of 9 or 10 would be better than 8. Just give us a little bit more flex. And these are done, I believe, once and only once in the, currently we have 74 days remaining. And theoretically, 74 days from now, we get a new batch of these, and we also, supposedly, get the next chapter. But other than that, I think the rewards themselves are good, and the general setup here is good. The UI, by the way, this is my little finger. That's what the UI is like. This is a crap UI. It's really bad. Lots of dead space for no good reason. Ooh, I'm close to 40 more. So I will have to figure out what I want to spend before I hit the cap. The cap. By the way, it's a cap, not a limit, as far as I know. So basically, every time you get close to 1,300, spend some. And the rewards in here, they seem pretty good. I would like to see a few more choices up here in sort of the high-end stuff. But not too much more, I think. Like 1 more mount, another emote. That might be enough by itself. Maybe a couple other of smaller, cooler things. I don't know if the Sanctified Shoulder Skin, for instance, is worth it. The part down here, the only thing I wish is that, like it says 30 available here and 10 available, or 2, is that my assumption is those are in the remaining 74 days. It should simply say 2 available in the next 74 days, or 2 available, 2 left in the current season, something like that. Because yesterday I had no idea what the available number meant. Was it daily, weekly, monthly, or through the length of it? Apparently it is through basically each new Wizard Vault. I also love that the old stuff, presumably the old stuff at the top here, is all going to rotate into the legacy rewards. I've heard at a higher price. I'm not nuts about that, but 50% I think would be okay. Double would be a lot to ask, I think. But regardless, the fact they're going to be available later reduces the FOMO immensely. So if you can't play for a couple months, or you're involved in something else, you're not going to miss out on any of the potential rewards. You'll be able to get them in the next time the track is up, or the time after that, or the time after that. So all in all, I like this. I found the expansion very good. So glad to have no goddamn dragons for a change. I was so freaking sick of dragons. The threats here seem, maybe it's just because they're so different, they seemed very fresh. The Cryptis are pretty cool. Some of them are annoying. The only fight that really enraged me was the fight against Cirrus, because they don't tell me what I'm supposed to be doing. And the only thing it said was to survive. But no, I had to defeat him. I didn't have to survive. I had to defeat him. So in fact, I spent 5 minutes doing nothing because all I was trying to do was survive. Instead of actually, I don't know, damaging him. The other thing that pissed me off is there was a champion that I was fighting with just like 2 other people. And it had a similar thing to what Ceres had, where you get a circle around you and the arrows are pointing in and it shrinks. But in Ceres, that didn't kill you. On the champion, that was killing me. So I still have no idea what the hell I was supposed to do with that. ArenaNet, please, you've got this place on the right where you can tell us what we're supposed to do. Tell us what we're supposed to do. But in general, the meta. The meta in the first map was okay. It was pretty good. The meta in the second map I was kind of late for, so I only caught about the last half. Very confusing. Didn't follow most of it, but holy shit, the last boss in the meta in the second map, this map, fucking amazing. All in all, I would say I am very happy with the quality of the expansion. Yes, it's a little small, but we have 75 days roughly, 3 months, and we'll be getting the next chapter. And then 3 months after that, we'll get another chapter, and 3 months after that, we'll get another chapter. If they can keep up this cadence, and using the word cadence always puts a smirk on my face because I've heard it so many times from so many different games, and all of them missed their cadences. So if they can keep this cadence up, overall, I think this is an improvement over the old expansion system. A significant improvement, I would say. We got 2 maps here. We'll get another map that will be then expanded twice in the additional content drops in 3, 6, and 9 months. So all in all, I'm very happy with the expansion. I have quibbles. I have lots of quibbles. Oh, shh. Hi there, deranged individual. And for those of you who do not know, the lovely and talented Engelbert Meow, may I suggest checking her out. Her content is amazing, and is she in fact doing her cursed cosplay this evening? She does cursed cosplays. They're exactly as advertised. I mean, exactly. Nice. What did you decide on? I still think my idea of you dressing up as you, but with Ceres's arms, was the winning choice. Really should have been. You guys should add EBM. She's awesome. Ooh, do I have shout-out powers? I do, don't I? I should. It doesn't recognize the command. Don't know. Going with Wizard's Tower, are you? Was that dramatic enough? I have finished off the expansion, and I was just pontificating, as I am wont to do, about the qualities. I don't want to give you any spoilers, because I know you're rolling. I like the expansion. I have some quibbles, because I'm an old grouchy fart, and I'm obviously going to have quibbles. Overall, I'm very happy with the quality of the expansion. And I do want to give you... main is the hard word to describe, but this is my most played character. Age. I have, across all characters, I've played for 3,837 hours. I have another 400, 600 on my alt account. And this character is 913 of those hours, so about a quarter of my hours have been spent on this character. Yeah, this is the character I've done all the content on. So I'm very pleased with the expansion, and the meta on the second map. That's all I'm going to say. The art team knocked it out of the fucking park. That's it. No more spoiler. And I am calling it, sadly, for the evening here. I got about 12 hours to get through the story, and there's plenty more to do. And of course, lots and lots of rewards to get. I'm up to 1,000 of the 1,300 cap arcane alignment. Arcane alcohol? I don't think that's it. Needs work. So I want to thank everyone for hanging out with me tonight. I hope you had fun. I'm going to have to raid somebody now because of drops. I don't want you guys, anyone who's here for the drops, to not get additional tasty drops. So I am going to raid Taja. Taja is a cool streamer. She mostly does endgame PvE, raiding and the like. And she's really good. She also does raid training, and you should check out her content. So I'm going to raid her. Give me a sec here. Okay, I'm trying to get my shit straight, but let's be honest. Me getting my shit straight is going to take longer than a minute. But we'll go here, and then I need that. There we go. There, and raid, and Taja. I want to thank all you guys for hanging out with me very, very much. I hope the rest of your Wednesday evening kicks ass, and the rest of your week allows a nice smooth coast down towards the weekend. If you're playing Guild Wars 2, enjoy the expansion. And we've got about 8 seconds left. I want to thank you all for hanging out. Hope the rest of your evening goes great. Enjoy the expansion, and ciao for now. Good night, guys.